And turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert this morning. As far as weather goes today, it looks like we're still seeing that smoke in Wairika. Is air quality going to be a concern for people throughout our region?
It's going to be a concern in Siskiyou County. It's going to be a concern in Klamath and Lake counties. But as far as Jackson, Josephine, and Curry counties are concerned, I think most of us there will remain relatively smokeless. But you're definitely seeing some of the smoke this morning in Wairika. Obviously, it's darker out there, so it's harder to tell. But you can kind of see some of the haze off there in the distance, not really seeing that contrast between the sky and the hills like we usually do. 64 degrees this morning in Wairika, and temperatures this morning are feeling pretty good out there. 40s and 50s for the east side, 50s and 60s for our west side valleys, 54 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. All right, there is increased fire danger for today. No red flag warning, but we do have this area that the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has outlined an elevated fire risk, and this is because we'll have some breezy winds, low relative humidity, and of course the fuels are just asking to be burnt out in Lake County for today. Here's your hiking planner for today, and this is definitely going to be the best day to hit the trails that we've had in a while, as we're going to have a lot of sunshine. Temperatures aren't going to be nearly as hot as what they've been over the past week, but it's still going to be hot out there, so bring plenty of water. And also the sun is definitely going to do its thing today, so the UV index is going to be in that very high category, 15 to 20 minutes. That's all it'll take for your skin to be damaged by the sun. So for today, it'll be hot. It'll be smoky, mainly in Siskiyou, Klamath, and Lake counties. We'll actually have a good air quality up in northern Klamath County up towards Crater Lake, and then good air quality in Medford, Grants Pass, and of course, Curry County has been relatively unaffected by the smoke. Things will be pretty windy today inland. We'll have winds gusting out of the west anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour, with the biggest wind gusts being in Klamath and Lake counties. Temperatures today cooler than what they've been, but still near 90 degrees over on the east side, mid 90s for west side valleys, and will actually be in the 70s today along the coast there in the Brookings as the marine layer has broken down. And then overnight, maybe just a few clouds left over, but things are going to be relatively clear. Still dealing with the smoke in those same areas. Temperatures definitely a lot cooler than what they've been. We'll be in the 50s for the east side, mid 60s for the west side valleys, low to mid 60s, and we'll be in the 50s there along the coast, where for the first night in a long time we won't be dealing with any fog. Here's your weekend forecast for the Rogue Valley, near 100 degrees both days, so definitely very hot out there. Looks like we'll have pretty good air quality, at least for Saturday, and then winds will switch out of the south on Sunday, so maybe haze starts to filter back into the Rogue Valley. You'll have to stay tuned for that. There is a very small chance we could see some thunderstorms once again in Siskiyou, Klamath, and Lake counties. Let me tell you what, they have been swamped by the smoke and by the thunderstorms as of late. So there's going to be another chance for that on Friday, but beyond that, it's looking pretty dry. Here's your 7-day forecast. Along the coast, we'll have temperatures backing off once again. The marine layer has gone by the wayside temporarily, but it's going to come back with vengeance next week. Temperatures in the mid 60s, plenty of clouds. And then for Siskiyou County, just that chance for thunderstorms for Friday, and then drying out. And then the stretch of weather we're going to go through next week looking pretty concerning. Very hot, very windy. Those fuels are going to have a chance to dry out, and maybe we could see some increased fire behavior from some of those fires in Siskiyou County. So, of course, the Storm Watch 12 weather team will be watching that very closely. We'll kind of see the same thing over on the east side in regards to the winds and the temperatures. And then for the mountains, also kind of the same story arc there. Temperatures getting into the 90s and some windier conditions for the beginning of next week. And then for the Rogue Valley, triple digits over the weekend. Temperatures thankfully backing off into midweek.
Okay, and it looks like we're I'm sorry. As I choke, yeah, it looks like we're seeing less triple-digit temperatures in our forecast, at least for the Rogue Valley, so that's some relatively good news.
Sure.
Okay, well, we're trying to find a bright side this morning.
There's a lot of bright on the graphic.
Yeah, a lot of bright,
which is kind of the problem if you think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it. Thanks, Josh.
Sure.